to turn a single R1 million investment into a billion. This scale of growth is a product of pure mathematical compounding over a long horizon. Market researchers have tracked these specific outcomes for decades. They call them 100 baggers, stocks that return $100 for every $1 invested. Identify one or two of these extreme compounders and let time do the heavy lifting. A few rare winners are sufficient to build generational wealth. Identifying the twin engines of wealth creation is the first filter required to find these stocks. A high-quality business maintains a return on equity, or return on capital employed, above 15%. That is the earnings growth engine. When paired with consistent sales and earnings per share growth, the factors multiply together, driving valuation into a steep upward curve. Finding the right owner-operators is the next step in evaluating the human element behind the machine. Founder-led businesses with massive insider ownership think in decades. This contrasts with hired-gun CEOs who often optimize for the next quarterly bonus check. High capital returns prove the company has an efficient economic machine, and owner-operators provide the financial alignment required to steer that machine safely across a 30-year horizon. Investors must filter their list down to small to mid-cap companies to ensure the business has a long runway. Large-cap stocks face a mathematical ceiling. A trillion-dollar giant cannot multiply its size 100 times over because there simply isn't enough money in the global economy to support that scale. After isolating high-potential smaller companies, use the Kelly criterion to construct the portfolio. This means placing meaningful, concentrated capital into your highest conviction picks. Economist Lord John Maynard Keynes preferred this concentration over a long list of stocks. He believed one good share was safer than 10 bad ones. Extreme returns require concentrating risk into a few highly vetted opportunities with actual room to grow. Capital is often diluted when spread across a mediocre market average. Once you have selected these stocks, apply the coffee can strategy. Buy your concentrated basket of the best ideas and seal them away firmly. This strategy demands a holding period of 10 to 26 years, with zero rebalancing or interference. Macroeconomic panic and the cycle of global news are the primary enemies of this long-term approach. Investors are guaranteed to see armed conflicts and geopolitical crises over a 20-year span. Political upheaval and leadership changes are inevitable. Yet, high-quality businesses continue compounding their cash regardless of who occupies a political office. Conviction will be tested by periods of crushing inflation and severe energy shortages. Success in this strategy flows from psychological endurance. You must tune out global noise while the business executes its model. The do-nothing protocol is critical during the inevitable 50% market crashes. You must sit on your hands. Investors frequently miss out on 100-to-1 returns by liquidating positions during market drops to stop the temporary bleeding. Warren Buffett advocates for inactivity bordering on sloth as the most effective tool for wealth creation. Once your research is done and your capital is allocated, close the brokerage app, step away from the screens, and go live your life. Generational wealth accumulates in silence. It comes from buying elite, highly profitable compounders and letting time work undisturbed by the frantic timing of market swings.